Good morning. This is Spirit Journey. Today is October 1st, 2016, and it is 8:26 a.m. This is a part 2 of a video I posted up last night entitled Ray Hologram Bending Reality. I was just reviewing that video a moment ago, and I started thinking other things about it. This technology, this hologram or Blu-ray screen, or whatever what you call it, was done in Dubai. And it's a 3D, and you could look at it, and it looks like it has shape, it has density, but you can go walk right through it. Now, I was just thinking, in history, like in the Bible, you hear of different stories. What if the story behind Jesus the Christ in the New Testament, when he had died on the cross, and then you see people said that they saw him, like the visitation to Mary Magdalene, and then the other group of women, and then finally when he was brought up in heaven in front of everybody outside, or to the apostles when they were locked in a room, fear of the opposition of Jesus' death and everything. What if all that was something like a Blu-ray 3D hologram? Again, this hologram has sound. It could talk. It has audio. And you see back in history that you have a lot of technologies that are reflected in the form of grand scale buildings. Buildings made out of stone that is so big that modern technologies cannot give it justice. They're not able to even move it. What if they had that? You see pictures of, that like this one etching, and it looked like a light bulb, a long, narrow light bulb with the filament inside that was done in Egypt. You have things out there. And maybe the past and the present really isn't that different. People build things based on the equipment, the materials that they have. And history is now showing us that these people were not dummies. And you have people who have seen what they call today UFOs. Couldn't these technologies, these UFOs, and according to Stephen Greer, who had mentioned about what these UFOs and aliens, what they really are, that these are government-sponsored spacecraft and man-made alien beings, many of them, not all of them, could be man-made. Couldn't these technologies, or even true aliens, ETs, be wanting to manipulate mankind and beaming down these holographic images? The world is really cyclic. That what happened back in the day, thousands of years ago, is now repeating itself, but with a different flair because you have a different gene pool and they have their own expression out there of doing things. Can all this really be just that? So miracles that we read in scriptures, miracles that we see today, and then again, according to the New Testament, that Jesus is supposed to be coming back in the clouds, and that a war in heaven, and you see people on horses, things like that. Can this all really be just a hologram and we're being fooled? This is food for thought. Again, I don't know whether this is the truth or not, but technologies are now being shared to the general public, such as that Blu-ray screen that could take pictures, 3D images that look solid, and present it before your very eyes. So again, not everything that you see or hear is real. So, feel free to comment below at my channel. Share this video with friends and family members. And once again, to give me the thumbs up. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.